Hi everyone, I thought I would try, and I'm going to say try because I'm not sure how this will go because I actually have to hold my phone to do this, but I thought I would try and do a little tutorial with Brusho because I am in love with Brusho. I absolutely adore it. It's becoming one of my go-to fun things to play with. I have a few different colours here. I don't even know what colours to play with right now, but basically it is the technique I used to get this, and how gorgeous is that? Trying to get my camera to focus a little. Yes, you can see Popeye in the background because, you know, it's on. Okay, so you need your Brushos, a water mister, a stamp, and a manila tag. That's it. That's all you need. Oh, and a little bit of paper towel if you need to clean up. So I'll just grab some now. Trying to tear it easily. Okay. So what you do is you tip your stamp up. And what I do is I missed a little water on my craft mat, and you'll notice that that's the Ken Oliver craft mat, which I got with my $100 voucher that I won on Blitzy for Black Friday. And then I just take my finger and I just gently, you've got to be careful not to over apply the water, but I'm just gently tapping it onto the stamp. Now here comes the fun part. Grab your Brusho, and I think I'll use black for this because the black has some really cool colours in it, and I haven't done this with black yet. So, and you just tap it. Okay, my black doesn't. Okay, we'll use a different colour because my black doesn't want to come out. Okay, so we'll use the Alizarin Crimson, which is just gorgeous, and the purple like I did in the or the violet like I did in my first tag. So I'm just tapping it around. And then I'm going to tap on some violet. Sorry, as I said, I have to hold this. I'm going to have to look into getting a tripod-y thing for my phone. Just moving my Brushos. Okay, so now I'm just going to take my finger and remove a little bit of that powder that went into the centre. I'm going to take my misting bottle, and yes, that's my tummy, you can see holding this in place, and just go, oops, I overdid that a little bit then. There's a little too much water in this one. But that's okay, because that adds to the really funky effect too. So now what you're going to do, well, what I do is I usually go just briefly around the stamp so that I don't get the extra bits. Flip my Prima stamping mount over, and I'm just going to stamp it down. And I'm going to do a couple of impressions first time round. As you can see, it just stamps beautifully. See that? And then what I'm going to do is flip it over. And I'm going to just very gently with my misting bottle, see, misting bottle in hand, give it another couple of little mists and stamp again. Now, it depends on how much Brusho you've applied. It depends on the colours as to how this will impact and affect. Because I noticed with one of my favourite colours I got, which is called Gamboge, which is the orangey yellow, I did notice that it disappeared a lot more than the purple, the violet and the Alizarin Crimson, see? But then I also put another piece over the top and pushed down on it, so that could be why. But I still really love the effect of that being very nice and subtle. I just think this is such a fun technique. Now, if you want to see your stamp, you have all that beautiful goodness. Spray some water on it, stick it down on your craft sheet, dust it off onto some watercolour paper or onto another tag. Don't waste it, in other words. I'm a frugal crafter. I don't have the money to waste. So now we just let that dry for a minute. And actually we might grab the heat gun. Sorry, as I said, I'm holding my phone in my hand to get this right now. But I was so excited I wanted to share. So I'm just going to give this a quick little dry. Only a quick one because you still want it to wick. Now I'm going to take my mist that has some pearl shimmer, some Perfect Pearls pearl colour in it. I love shimmer sprays. I think they're awesome. I also think that it is very easy to make your own, and when you're on a budget, making your own sprays is really economical. So we're just going to give this a nice kind of dousing in water. You kind of want an even coat so that it starts to wick and get all very pretty. And yes, you've got your bits where it's darker, where it's going to wick more. And then your bits where it's a little bit lighter, where you won't get as much wicking, but you'll still get a really pretty effect. And I really love this because it's a really quick, easy way of getting an arty background. And I was just playing with ideas for Valentine's Day. So what I'm going to do now is just grab my heat gun and just dry it off. You can wait for it to dry, which gives pretty effects too. As you can see, the Alizarian Crimson is really good because it wicks beautifully, and then the violet just sticks there and helps you with your shape. I love this so much. This is just such a fun technique, and every time you do it, it's going to turn out slightly differently, which is just awesome. I mean, especially when you're doing something in bulk, like say you like me, you like to send your friends who are single Valentines, or even who are not single. And see, look at that. How absolutely gorgeous is that? It's not completely dry. I just was doing a quick dry. And this was my first version of that. So you can see them next to each other and see that they do indeed turn out differently each time. It depends on where your Brusho lands. It depends on so many factors, but it's so much fun, and I cannot recommend Brusho enough. I'm so glad that I bought some in the Blitzy sale. I was very blessed to have a friend give me some money to spend, so I did an order with my sister, and then I won a $100 voucher, so I got a few more colours. But I'm loving it, and this is just such a quick, simple, fun thing to do. Anyway, so that's a Heavenly Imaginings tutorial on Brusho from stuff I've been playing with. Have a great day. Bye!